They thought we were too scared to do the tech news. Well, we're not gonna stop just because they think we should. Those guys, they don't know us and our show. Dennis, it's you and me till the end. Apple unveiled macOS 11 titled Big Sur at WWDC last week, and in that time, developers have been playing around with the beta. Well, prolific leaker Rogames spotted something interesting in the software's code, references to new Navi graphics cards from AMD. Navi 22 and 23 can be spotted in the code, but those names have been floating around the web for a while now, along with Navi 21, aka Big Navi. They refer to AMD's upcoming GPUs built on the RDNA 2 architecture, which is also what powers the GPUs in the PS5 and Xbox Series X. But Big Sur also contains references to the novel codename Navi 31, which one can assume refers to a GPU built with RDNA 3. Now obviously it's unclear whether this means we might see an RDNA 3 GPU launch with the RDNA 2 models this fall, or whether Navi 31 might be found in the few remaining Intel-powered Macs that Apple is planning to produce before they fully make the switch to ARM processors, frustrating everyone who just bought a Mac. Gah! It's okay, it's okay. The ecosystem's worth it. Just keep telling yourself that. Speaking of AMD-powered hardware, some of Microsoft's documentation for developers has leaked, revealing references to the second next-gen Xbox console we'll most likely be getting in addition to the Xbox Series X. All indications seem to point to the console, codenamed Lockhart, launching as the Xbox Series S with no disk drive and cut-down specs compared to the Series X, which was codenamed the much cooler and more dangerous-sounding Anaconda. Sources with insider knowledge are claiming that the Series S will have a very similar, if not the same, CPU as the Series X, with slightly lower GPU frequencies, core counts, and memory, with a resolution target of 1080p or 1440p instead of the 4K resolution we'll get with the Series X. But all this speculation should come to a head in August, when Microsoft reportedly plans to reveal the console, and more importantly, how many off-road racing games the Xbox is gonna have. I think we need a few more of those, Microsoft. They're really great. And TikTok might be where everybody is dancing away the pain of 2020, but not in India, because the country has just banned dozens of apps made by Chinese companies, including TikTok and popular messaging app WeChat. 59 apps are being banned altogether, with India's Ministry of Information Technology saying the apps are engaged in activities which is prejudicial to the sovereignty, integrity, and security of India. India and China haven't exactly been getting along in general recently, but the ban also follows news last week that TikTok, along with many other apps, have been secretly grabbing clipboard data off users' phones. But this behavior isn't limited to Chinese apps. Fruit Ninja, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and Viber reportedly all grab clipboard data on iOS. It's unclear whether they also do so on Android, but given that it's Android, I mean, they probably do. So India, it's up to you to make a TikTok replacement. You gotta share those Bollywood dances with the world somehow. Never hide that fire, guys. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Private Internet Access VPN, the VPN with the most literally descriptive name, and that should count for something. PIA lets you mask your IP and encrypt your traffic using over 3,300 servers in 30 countries with no bandwidth caps. It has configurable encryption levels and a kill switch to keep you in control, and when combined with private browsing, it can make websites think you're in a different country because they're so dumb. Connect up to 5 devices at once on Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, or Linux, and PIA's Mace feature blocks malware and tracking domains as well. So try it out at the link below with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Wow. Whoo! Them bits are quick. The death of Microsoft's Mixer streaming platform is bringing out the vultures, with Chinese gaming giant Tencent preparing to boost their own mobile-focused streaming site called Trovo Live, with a $30 million set aside for paid partnerships with high-profile streamers. Will Ninja and Shroud's audience follow them once more to a new platform to watch PUBG Mobile? They don't need to win the game, because they already won the game of life. They're so rich. Microsoft has released a new tool called Windows File Recovery that does exactly what it says in the name. It just runs in the command prompt, so it doesn't have a fancy UI, but I doubt you'll be complaining about that when you're just happy you didn't lose your whole frickin' project. Control S, am I right? Do it now. Twitch has banned Donald Trump. The ban was for hateful content, aka problematic, to say the least, comments Trump made at his recent rally in Tulsa and older rallies, which were included in clips hosted on the official Donald Trump Twitch page. I'm not gonna say much because I don't wanna get too political, but I would like to say I do enjoy when a piece of news makes me feel like I'm in a weird alternate reality. A streaming platform bans the President of the United States. Ha! It's wild out there, guys. A leaked Intel document makes reference to Intel's 12th gen processors, codenamed Alder Lake, and the socket said processors will use when they launch, probably at the end of 2021. LG 1700. That means Alder Lake might feature 500 more pins than the LGA 1200 socket used by Comet Lake. That's so many more pins. I'm trying to imagine that many more pins, and it's not coming. And exciting news, gamers, a new hack has been discovered that could let you play any game you want on your PlayStation 2. What? Yeah. Security researcher C-Turt described his method for exploiting the PS2's DVD drive to run everything from Super Mario to Shadow of the Colossus. So if you still got yours lying around, fire it back up to just insult it for its crappy security. You'll run what I'll tell you to, you stupid PS2, you're so dumb. And I'd be dumb if I continued this video, so let's end it. Come back on Wednesday for more tech news. I swear there will be more. This wasn't actually all of it. I'm pretty sure there'll be some more.